Happy Monday!
Daddy.
Yay! Little tank is up and running and we are back on the road. So working on kind of cleaning up this hand splint, which in itself isn't really exciting, but you know, he's had it for a few years. All the Velcro is worn out and not really sticking. Where the finger separator is has completely kind of shredded the cover, and it just brought up a point that I wanted to talk about with you guys, because it is ridiculous to think that one of these things, or even an AFO, would last 5 years, especially when manufacturer warranties are only about 2 years, maybe 3. You know, what's the big deal about 5 years? Well, insurance companies will typically not cover like a new hand splint or a new AFO if they've been billed for a similar device within the last 5 years. Typically, you're going to have either a device worn out or the patient's prognosis, their diagnosis is going to change within that 5 years. And even with that documented, it has been extremely difficult, close to impossible, to get a replacement covered by insurance. And it is absolutely a denial of care. We had a recent meeting with Medicare where they basically said, yeah, if you're trying to make a claim for an insurance claim for a similar device that had been billed within the last 5 years, it's pretty much automatically going to be denied. And the absolutely ridiculous thing about that is they consider a ankle gauntlet and a CAFO a similar device. And even if you're not in this field, you can obviously tell that this CAFO is very much not similar to this ankle gauntlet. Even if you have all the appropriate documentation, they are still going to deny care. Alright, just about finished up, and it is already getting way too hot out here. It's only early morning, but so this will at least hold them over in the meantime. We'll see what the warranty is on it, or if we're able to get a replacement or replacement liner, and hopefully do what we can to care for the patient. Alright, so just finished up with a check socket, or a follow-up appointment. Amazed at his motivation and determination and just consistency. He continues to put his legs on every day and walk every day. We did some inside walking, and he did say that, you know, after a while they start to feel a little uncomfortable, which is, you know, kind of talk to him about how it's how they fit in the morning. And this isn't for everybody, but how they fit in the morning, oftentimes they're gonna fit a little bit differently in the afternoon. And two, it's kind of like, you know, wearing a pair of shoes all day, or if you've done a long walk, your shoes just may start to feel uncomfortable, or your feet might get a little sore, and it just feels really good to take them off. And, you know, one thing that I talked about with him again and reiterated was, you know, sock apply and volume management. And, you know, here's one of our socks that he can put on his limb to help take up some of that extra volume that he might be losing throughout the day. Because when I saw him, he was saying they had been uncomfortable, but also the socket fit was very, very loose. We ended up adding one of those thick socks, and with the addition of the sock, he said it was a lot more comfortable. And here he is, we even did some outdoor walking, and he said it was a lot more comfortable. So oftentimes that's one of the first things I'm telling my patients. If something just, you know, doesn't feel right one day, look at your sock apply, look at your volume management. That's usually the first thing to look at, and it's usually a quick fix. And so just getting this guy ready. So me being a dum-dum, left my phone in the truck, so did not get any pictures or video of him standing. So you're just gonna have to wait a couple weeks and tune in when we do the delivery. But he did good, so excited to see how he'll do. So I don't know about you guys, but I could definitely go for a nap, which I might do, or at least try and get some rest, since I have a little bit of time before picking the kiddos up.